All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, guys, welcome to the Media Hijack Podcast. I'm your host, Billy Walters, and joining me is Chris Unholy Jesus. Yeah.
Welcome back, fam. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Media Hijack. This is episode 189. Before we get started, if you guys want to get some amazing t-shirts like this one right here, full screen, please. Oh shit, we got fucking Chris full screen. We got one of these. We could get this design, or you get the one that Chris has.
Yeah,
there you go.
The classic.
All right, you get those on the website at themediahijack.com. Grab me some official Media Hijack t-shirts. Excuse me. Also, if you guys want to catch the replay for this live Twitch video, we're on YouTube. I have all the links down there for you guys. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for those audio listeners. And give us that 5-star frog splash.
Do it.
Leave a comment. And that's it. We're done. All right. Main topic for the night. Look at Bob doing some moderator work out there. Good job.
There you go. Get him. Get
all right,
him.
So the main topic for the night. So a Canadian woman pays a sidekick $46,000 to fend off evil spirits.
$46,000.
$46,000. Like this poor old woman's out there just giving her money away. It's like, hey, I have some evil spirits on me. Please help me, Miss Psychic Lady, aka Miss Cleo from Another Mother.
Right.
But like, before I continue talking about these sidekicks, I don't want to like shit on sidekicks, because personally I do believe in sidekicks. I do believe like there are real sidekicks out there that can really tap into that other world and actually speak to the other side and get you information. That I do believe. But I don't believe in all of them. So you have to you just have to be really careful like who you're giving your money away to, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, they're asking for checking account number. Yeah, you might want to back out of it.
If they're asking you for so much money like that, you might want to like back off a little, because maybe they don't got you in their best interest, like as far as trying to help you. They're just trying to gain money from you.
All right, if you're paying that much money for a psychic, what can they tell you with $46,000? I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably bled her dry over time, I'm assuming, but still, I mean, what more? I mean, they can only tell you so much about your existence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm curious to hear this.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna tell me? I'm gonna die tomorrow? That's crazy.
Right.
But I do also believe that every single person in the world, they're psychics too. It's just we're not tapped in as much as other people who are naturally tapped in from just like who they are, like how they were born, like whatever, like they're more cleaner, their diet is cleaner, or if they meditate more, like of course they're going to be more connected to the spiritual side, like if you believe in that. And I think we're all capable of doing that too. It's just some people are just more tapped in than the regular people. I think like with me and you, I'm gonna just speak for myself, like I poison my body a lot, so it's very rare for me to tap into like a higher spiritual sense. Like if I can't sense like, oh shit, maybe you might get hit by a bus. I can't sense
maybe.
Yeah, but I do. One thing with me, I have a lot of gut feelings all the time, and I swear to God, maybe 99.9% of my gut is always right, and a lot of times I do go against it. And then when I go against it, I was like, damn, why you don't trust yourself more?
Right. That makes you. Maybe I'll be pissing myself off when I do it. I'm like, why am I like this? Like you told yourself not even a minute ago this was gonna happen, and now it's happening. Why don't you stop yourself, man?
Yeah, we just gotta trust ourselves more, and it's basically like saying Jesus take the wheel, but you're Jesus, you're your own Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
I had this trippy dream. Like I think it was the other day, right? I had this dream that in my dream I had died. But when I died, I went back in time to like Chris Jones of like 4th grade, like while he's on the playground, and I talked to him, and I was like, damn, this damn thumbs up thing, man. But I talked to my younger self. I was like, hey, when you get to this point in your life, go in this direction. Like, don't, da 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 da. That's like, I don't know. And then when I woke up, I was like, what happened? Did I just change the future?
Damn, you probably changed the timeline a bit.
right?
Or you went to a
That's
new
what talks
timeline.
Have you ever had like a dream where it seems so realistic, and then later on, like it wasn't even like the next day or a week from now, maybe like a month or a year from now, then the situation that you dreamt about happened. You're like, I dream about this shit, man. Like a while ago. Now it's like, how did I know it was even going to end up being in this way? I've had like small psychic moments like that. Like nothing I can like control though, but I feel
I
like
had something
experienced it more as
similar
a
like that
kid.
too, but I just can't remember the story. Bob says I got a real good tarot reader. Damn, Bob. Yeah, I heard playing
Ooh.
with magic.
I've never been to a tarot card reader.
Well, I don't think tarot is not magic. Like what's happening, like with tarot decks and stuff, is actually you're telling like a future from everything that's happening exactly like right now, like from this time. But things can change, you know. But when you're doing like a tarot reading, they're giving you like a vision, like everything. If everything happens perfectly like right now, this is what's gonna happen. But it can change too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can open up more timelines. Because if they say, hey, you're going to get hit by a bus tomorrow, and then you stay home the whole day. They're like, all right, okay, we're going to get you. And then you get struck by lightning on a beach.
I told you we're going to get you.
And somebody records, they put it on Instagram. Peekaboo says, I haven't got a tarot card done.
Me neither.
Yeah, I never did. I was always scared of it because I was like, I don't want to know, you know?
Yeah, because it'd be like a mysterious person is going to come into your life and ruin everything. I'm like, oh, I ain't trying to hear all that.
His name starts with a C, ends with a J. Jones' last name. I was like, holy shit, you talking about Chris Jones? Chris Jones, yeah, there we go. You know, they all say all these words like they, so like whatever connects with you, like that's like a true scammer right there.
Yeah, that's what they used to do back in the day, like on not like, it wasn't Maury Povich. I can't remember what show it was back in the day. It wasn't Maury Povich. It was like this other show. They have like a psychic come down. He's like, Peter, Paul, is that it? Paul, was he your husband? No, he wasn't. He was your brother. Okay, now we'll just go down the list of like possible males.
Paul, Kevin, K, Kelly, yeah.
So that's with a
that's my sister.
Everybody name with a K. I'm like,
Kelly? Yeah, Kelly. All right, let's get started. All right, so this incident, it was a self-proclaimed psychic accused of scamming a woman out of $46,000. The victim, her name was Marie Jean, who sought out help after selling her home and falling into a deep depression. So immediately after she sold her home, she got into a deep depression. And I think like she was like in a relationship, but then she got out of a relationship. So everything was basically like crashing for her.
Yeah.
And then like then she went to the psychic, right? The psychic was like, all right, like I did a whole full background check on you, and I feel like there's evil spirits attached to you, and it's causing her all this misfortune. And she was saying that these spirits, they pose like a danger to her and her family. So she was like, hey, I can help you. Like, you got these evil spirits, like I can literally see them on your back. They're clawing at you. They're making you have all this bad luck. So what I can do for you, Miss Marie, we can start off with a base program for the initial cost $10,000, and I can start working these demons off of you. So she's like, cool. She's like, thank you, Marie. I just sold my house. I have a lot of money. I can give you $10,000. Gave her $10,000. She started doing all her magic in quotation. She's like, all right, I got a whole bunch off of you, but like there's still more. So she's like, I can get more off of you, but I need more money. She's like, hey, I need an additional $20,000. And then, Maria was like, goddamn, another $20,000. This is when she started to think, maybe I'm getting scammed right now.
All of a sudden, I think I am.
She's like, hold on, maybe I'm getting scammed right now. Another $20,000, a total of $30,000. But like, she still continued with the process, right? She ended up giving her the $20,000, total $30,000, and then it was like another time where she was like, all right, I feel like all the spirits are almost gone. I just need an extra push. And then she ended up eventually spending over $46,000.
What, student loan debt? Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, and so Maria's like, holy shit, I just gave her like $46,000. I don't even think she did anything.
What?
Yeah, and then, after she realized she was being scammed, she fucking started snitching and shit. She started fucking calling the cops. She called like the media news station and everything. She's like, yeah, I'm being scammed by this lady. Sidekick, her name is so and so. And then like, the investigation, like, it went, I don't know if it went viral or not, but the media investigated all this stuff, and then the cops were investigating all this. And long story short, that lady ended up getting all her money back from the sidekick. So that was like the outcome of this crazy story of being scammed by a sidekick for that much money. Come on.
That's a lot, man. That's not like a few hundred. That's a fucking dozens of thousands.
Yeah, that's like a damn.
She must have been like, see, that's how they get you. They get like the old, like superstitious old folks, man. It's like
go ahead.
I was about to say, sometimes I wonder what's it gonna be like when millennials get senior citizen age. Will we fall for online scams that much? I don't think so. It seems like they prey on older folks who didn't come up with computers. Like computers entered their life well into their adult years, and so you see like a lot of scams getting pulled. Like for example, last year or a couple years ago, there was this lady who was sending. This lady was sending like thousands and thousands upon thousands of dollars to a guy she thought was Tyler Perry. She met him on Facebook. Like, that's Tyler Perry.
I saw it on Instagram.
She's like giving this man mad money. And she worked for the Department of Homeland Security. It was like, bro, y'all need to take a clearance. Y'all need to put her in an old folks home. Y'all, what?
Yeah, they might need to reevaluate her, like if she's even capable of performing like that type of job where there's a lot of, security risks.
Right, and you get scammed by Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry that never shows his face. You get invited to a Thanksgiving dinner, but he didn't even give you the address.
At all, nothing.
Jesus, she's like, I don't want all this fame, publicity, and stuff. Like, what they say, like, believe in faith. Faith is blind. Some shit like that.
Was this like a Nigerian scam with the psychic thing? It sounds like a Nigerian scam.
It could be a Nigerian scam because, the whole thing with psychic scams that's happening now, like why it's so big, it's because of social media.
No.
Because with social media, it gives you the tools to where you can actually target the audience that you're looking for. Like if somebody tags spiritual, somebody tags tarot reading, somebody tags, psychic. They're like, okay, easy. It's an easy place to fucking find what I'm looking for because, I'm a scammer. I got like a background in psychic, and a lot of times I'm wrong, but hey, let's see if this worked because I'm just giving people, I'm just giving them what I think I know, and let's see if they'll give me money for it. And then they're like, holy shit, people's gonna give you money just to give in like a reading online? Sure.
Online reading too, man. This ain't like you go there and they flip.
I didn't mean to step in her head.
Oh shit! Damn. Now she's hamburger. She ain't hot dog no more. No, it is weird too. Cause for one, I would never do anything online like a tarot card reading. I would more like I would never probably do a tarot card reading. But if I were, I would want to get like the real feeling of being there in person, so I could get to feel like, is this real or fake? Because online, how the hell you gonna tell if this shit's even real?
Right, but I mean, like with tarot cards reading, right? They're only giving you information based on what card they're giving.
Right.
So it's not like they're making up stuff. They're just telling you the card reading. That's like the difference with the tarot readers and like psychic who say, "Hey, I have a feeling like I think somebody with the letter B is standing next to you." Is that familiar? That's different from a tarot reader.
Billy Waters. Billy Waters standing next to you.
Yeah, Billy Waters. It's Billy. Yeah, that's a psychic, and those are hard to come by. Like the legit ones are hard to come by. But I know there's real ones out there. The real ones out there, they don't fuck around, dude. Like they're like, you better put that phone camera out of my face, and they only know by these people from word of mouth. You're not gonna find these people with a damn social media page.
Call me now.
Call me now, Miss Cleo.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. I was like, if I were ever to come across a psychic and want to meet with one, I would want one off the grid with no promotion, like no
somebody
commercials.
that's in a remote jungle, has no contact to like the outside world, and then you meet them through like a family, friend, family, some shit like that, you know,
Right.
something that stretches far. Like, oh yeah,
This shop used to belong to my great grandmother.
yeah.
She used to do tarot card readings.
And now the son, 79 years old,
right,
still holding the fort down, and then half his eyes is like all white, right? Because he's like
Right, 'cause
blind in
he's
one
blind.
eye. Yeah, blind in one eye and shit.
I lost one sight, but I gained a new one. Like,
And he doesn't really eat much. Like, he get fed water from like the leaves when it rains and it drips down.
Like, it goes like into like a little
Yeah, like bloop. Oh,
the little
that's all
drop.
I need. You know, it's like. And then he realized one day, he's like, what is my purpose?
Why am I?
And he
here?
starts scamming people. Bob says, based on planets. Just rolled out of bed, says, love the medium dude that drives an Uber. I think I know about that dude. It's like a fat white dude.
What?
I remember he did one Uber ride, right? And then some lady got into the back of his car. And then he was like, oh, I'm feeling like so many spirits. It's just so much spirits. Like, he's like, you got to get out the car. I was like, damn, that's rude. She's like, excuse me? It's like, yeah, I feel like there's so much like spirits around you. And then she's like, oh, that makes sense, because she works at a morgue.
Oh.
So she's attached to like a lot of spirits.
Oh, he's
I was
good.
like, damn, you caught that shit. Okay. Okay,
So,
Bill,
I
you
need-
caught
Yeah,
that.
look, he's like, look, you only paid for one Uber seat. You got all these damn people in here. Get out.
She was like, respect. It's like, I respect it. Like, yeah, I will get out. I believe you.
Take you and your friends and get out.
Yeah, he was like, God damn, it's like the energy's so strong. Like, get the fuck out that car. Like, that's what he basically wanted to say. But he know he's being recorded by himself and is making content, so he can't just be cussing people out.
Right. So this is not an Uber share.
Right. So like, I don't know like how real those things are, but this is part of the one thing about how they can do scams. By, let's say they get really popular, right? And they do these readings and it seems so real because the people that's working with them, right, they make it seem like they're like a legit customer or somebody that's like a stranger. So what they do, like online, right, they would build this trust first with the community. So they would build trust and they show so much videos of them doing like readings, not with tarot cards, but doing like psychic readings with people. Like, let's say you're driving an Uber, right, and they do so many like readings, they post all these videos on TikTok, and then it blows up because like, holy shit, I believe this. Like, he actually found out that her mother just passed away and he's telling her what the mother's saying, you know. And then that builds a trust among the community, right? So then a lot of people's like, okay, this guy's the real deal. So he would get like, it's just example, I'm just speaking from my head, like what if it was a scam, this is how they would do it. Build trust with the community, and then you can start making money when people start coming to you for these readings. And then what's the worst they can say? Like, oh, you're a liar? Because I mean, if they say that, it's like, hey, this is just what I'm getting, it's just the reading I'm getting, because you can't actually prove it, you know.
Right? Like, how can you prove what they're thinking, or how they trying to?
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, maybe I got the information wrong. Maybe it's because I got it from something else. So this is how scam starts happening, especially like with the online world. And if you got like 1 million followers like that, of course, you got the blue check mark, like, oh, this is the real deal. That's why it's scary. That's why you got to watch out.
You're verified now. Shit.
Yeah, viral content. So scammers, they use viral posts, videos, and advertisement to attract attention to lure victims. Content that can appear popular and widely shared can create a false sense of legitimacy. That's true. Like, you see somebody with a blue check mark, you like a part of you is like, okay, like I trust this person because they got a blue check mark, they got like 1 million followers. Why would they be lying?
Right. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's shit. You want to believe.
You want to believe, exactly. And then they prey on these people who the most vulnerable would be like the people who's like, they're going through like a lot of depression and stuff. They, they just got out of relationship, or they lost their job. Everything is like fucking, everything's going wrong. So like, all right, everything's going wrong. I want to find some answers, and I need somebody to tell me something. Like, kind of like they're looking for like a direction, because right now they have no direction. So basically like, hey, somebody tell me which way to go, because I don't know. So then they turn to the spiritual stuff, and then they start watching a couple of videos, and then it vibrates with them, and like, hey, shit, this is speaking to me. And I'm not saying like it's all like fake, like a lot of it could be really speaking to you, because if you think about it, like universally, right, like if everything is all connected, somebody's trying to give you that message.
For real.
Yeah, so I'm not saying, hey, all this shit's fake. Like, I think there's some times where I needed, my mind to be clear, and then next thing I go on Instagram and I see a little quote, I was like, holy shit, I needed that quote.
Right.
Perfect timing. I was like, this is crazy.
Shit, let me join.
Yeah, what Bob say?
Bob says, my tarot reader reads astrological signs. It's generalized. Yeah, that's how horoscopes are too. I think horoscopes the same way, like just very generalized. And if it clicks with you on that day, it clicks with you. If you don't, it don't, and you move on to the next day. And then if it clicks with you then okay, that's speaking to me. But a lot of that shit is very generalized.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because if you think about it, like, we're all almost like the same people.
Yeah.
Like, we're going through a lot of the same things. That's why, like, when you see, like, memes, like, really good memes that a lot of people can relate to, like, that makes you think, like, oh, shit, we're all really the same people.
Yeah.
Bob said he has a tarot reader. Where did you find your tarot reader?
Is it online?
Is it on an app?
All right. Are you paying for this?
MyZodiac.com. All right. So another way people they get scam is by fake endorsements. So scammers, they may use like fake endorsement from celebrities or influencers to make their scheme appear more credible. So these endorsements can be fabricated or obtained through like a hacked account.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it happening even before AI was in the picture. They would use like celebrities to make them look like they're talking about their product or what they're saying about how, it's such a good sidekick or whatever, whatever it is. Because if you see a celebrity like promoting something like that, that's like another form of trust, right? Because you're like, okay, this is a celebrity. They got a face. They got to maintain. They got like a what's the word?
Yeah, reputation.
Reputation. Like they got to the reputation's on the line. So they want to make sure their shit's good. Right. And then if you, as like somebody on the internet, you see this shit, like, oh shit, that might be real.
Oh shit, is that The Rock?
Is that The Rock talking about Miss Cleo? Miss Cleo, she might be the one.
Hey, I'm gonna have to check her out now.
Bob said it just came to me on YouTube. Wait, are you personally paying this person from YouTube, or are you? Because I know like there's like tarot readers on YouTube, right? And then they have like different decks of cards and stuff. They tell you to pick which one, and then like you pick that one, and then she do the reading. Or she'll have like a bunch of stones. She's like, okay, pick one stone, and then this is gonna be your reading for the day.
All right.
Those are pretty cool, actually.
I've never even heard that. I haven't even heard of that one. That's new to me.
Bob says,
what kind of stone is it? Is it like regular, like, is it like some kind
like any stones? It could be like a tiger eye stone or amethyst stone, crystal quartz. Like, it's just random stones that in the beginning of the video, right? She's like, all right, for you guys, like, pick any stone, and then I'm going to do a reading for that stone. And then you go for the stone that she does the reading for.
Oh, shit.
Like, she does every reading for each one, but the one you pick is going to be the one that's catered towards you.
I ain't even think about YouTube having like a tarot card reading. That's YouTube.
Yeah, it's smart. It's smart. And it's good too, because like those you can like trust a little more, because they are still doing tarot readings and they're just giving you the reading based on the cards they're getting. They're not making up shit. They're like, all right, because of this card, you might be going through this and this.
Right.
They're giving you the reading real time.
Mm.
They're not giving you like a personal psychic reading. This is why I think it's a little better, because they're not asking you for money. The point when they ask you for money in that's when you have to be like, hey, pump the brakes a little.
And they're targeting you. I don't know.
Like, hey, you got a demon on your back. $1,000? You want that shit off of you?
I can get it off.
I can make it. I can make it happen.
Like,
remember you had sleep paralysis the other night? Like, how do you know that? And then it's like, yes.
Got him.
Yeah, it's like, got him. Because, dude, imagine, right? He says that shit to like fucking 100 people that day, and one of it hit. That's all he needs.
You're gonna hit somebody.
It's like it's like you on the phone, right? You're calling all these people trying to sell your product. You're saying the same shit every single day. One of it has to hit, right? If you call 500 people in a day, and you said, hey, you remember that sleep paralysis you had like yesterday? You say that 500 times, one of them is going to be like, I did have sleep paralysis. Boom. And that's when you go into your next, the next stage in scamming.
And how you make it work too is like, if you provide the service of the scamming very well, they'll tell their friends too. And then you have even more of a scam on.
It's like, this guy's so, he's so good. He knew I had sleep paralysis. And how would he even know that? He told 500 people that shit, the same thing.
Right.
It's targeting, man. They target the right people.
All you do is one.
You just need one. Work on that one. And this is the same thing, like with the people that get scammed, like from like dating sites. Because dudes, they would give it up so easily. How much money you need, Rebecca? Your mom's in the hospital. Like, $10K to save her liver. Hold on, let me sell my mom's car.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, a lot of these scams really be kicking off. Is like you got to catch somebody that's like, if you really want to get a scam going and it sucks, the perfect person is, like you said, look for something to find more purpose, like a purpose in their life, or just like straight rock bottom, like we were talking about before, like not like just at the bottom of everything, and they got nothing to live for, and this is their last ditch effort to find some type of happiness. So they're gonna put all that damn money they've been saving up into this damn scam.
Yeah. I feel bad for those people that, you know, they get so far deep into the bottom to where they would give anything just to get out of that hole, as far as like their depression or like whatever they're dealing with, and they're so vulnerable, they're so, like they would do anything to get out of that, and then people they can see that and they feed off of that shit, like, holy shit, easy. It's like, easy victim right here. Let's get everything out of them.
Right. What was that one story we talked about? Now, mind you, she didn't scam. She was the cam girl model. Remember her? And he wound up like offing his family and shit. That one dude.
Oh yeah.
But she wasn't no scammer though. She was just a call girl that the cam girl that he just kept giving money to.
Yeah, she was just a cam girl.
So she wasn't necessarily like scamming him. That was all on him. If he that was his choice to give up all that money. But you can tell he's somebody who's like a loner, didn't have nobody in his life, and was willing just to fork up all this money for somebody who he ain't gonna never meet.
Yeah. Then the family didn't support him, with him.
And he cut him off,
giving all that money to her and stuff, and the family even talked to her. She said, "Hey, our son, like he lied about everything. He doesn't have like a big house. He doesn't have a BMW, and he lied to you about everything. All the money you're getting is because we gave him all that money, and he sold all this stuff. Like he pretty much put his family in debt. But then on top of that, he killed his whole family.
Killed him. Except for one, right? Except for like one.
I think the brother made it out.
Yeah, I think his brother's at work or some shit, or something happened.
Yeah, but he definitely killed the mom, the dad,
and one of the brothers.
Bad too. I think stab or gunshot.
There was a video on YouTube where he's in an interrogation room, and his brother, who wasn't there, I think, goes to the interrogation room and was like, dude, what the fuck happened? Kind of like, you have to tell them that what happened because they know you did it, so stop lying to them. And then the brother's like, damn, dude, like, you just killed our whole family, man. For what?
Yeah. That's the reality of people living these different lives, Not everybody's gonna live that same life you live. That's why Earth it's a special place, man.
Special class.
Super special class. Because you're all seeing something on the news or something in social media to where you're like, why would that person do that? That's such a strange behavior. But this is not like our reality. Like we're not living through this. Like we can't even imagine what they're going through. And the reason why they're acting like that way, like we just don't know, because we think like we live such a normal life, and then when we see something that's out of the ordinary, like, damn, what's their problem? Because we're basically judging based on our own life. Because like, we're so normal, but when we see something crazy, like, oh shit, they're fucking crazy. but we
Right?
just
Based off our
don't
own
know. Yeah, that's the whole reality of everything.
based off of our own experiences and shit.
Hmm. Yeah, and I seen a lot of crazy shit to where I was like, just look straight.
Don't look left or right.
Let the
Let's go.
crazy shit happen. And then I would imagine like stuff in my head, like getting stabbed. I was like, what if this dude just turned around and just stabbed me? You know?
God damn. Man, can't be too careful, man. These scammers are out here, man. I mean, I don't trust half the emails I get. Shit.
Yeah. I don't even trust like damn Georgia Power email. I'm like, I'm not opening up nothing.
Well, I'm not opening this shit.
I don't care how much the bill is. I'm not opening up nothing.
Georgia Power. They sent me like a check a couple months ago for like $262.
Damn. I'm like, give us our money,
Yeah,
Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if I got overpaid one time for paying my light bill. I don't know, but anyways.
Well, yeah, so that's it for psychic scammers. I think we cover like most of the stuff that can happen, especially online. I think online's probably the most dangerous place for anybody to get scammed, especially by a psychic. That basically I don't even know how you can really sue a psychic like that unless you have a lot of, I don't know, incriminating information, just like what this lady Marie did, where she got all her money back.
Yeah, I mean, cause then when I don't even know how they would even determine. Because if you're making a lawsuit and you take them to court, what is going to determine that what they're saying is a lie? But then you said she never got no damn reading at all, though. She was just giving them money. Or what was it?
No, like she was giving her money, and then the lady was doing rituals to get spirits off of her. Because she said she felt like she had a lot of spirits like attached to her. So she's like, hey, could you like do like a, I don't know, a dance to get them off me?
Yeah. See, man, somebody in the family was like, Grandma, why would you 46,000?
Grandma, yeah, they're like, you could have gave us that money. And Grandma's like, no, it's not about you. It's about
Grandma,
me.
you told us you was broke. Grandma, you told us you had no money last year.
It's about me, not you. Basically. All right, so that's it for that story. And when we get back, Chris, you got another story? Because I got a lot of other stories too. A lot of other stories. You guys sit tight. Like, this is going to be a long episode. All right, and we are back for the next topic of the night by Chris Unholy Jesus, straight from Utah mountains.
Live from Utah. All right, yeah, I had this story for last week, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it, so we can talk about it today. So yeah, this is the Southeast Asian tribe that has a unique gene mutation that enables them to swim underwater for hours. Crazy, man. It's like
interesting.
Some real fish people. So I actually got this article from Science Times. This is actually pretty solid. I think I saw it on social media at first, and then I did some research on it just to be sure, because you can't trust social media with all types of news. Yeah. So then I looked it up. I was like, oh, this shit is real. So yeah, it says a Southeast Asian tribe's unique gene mutation enables them to swim underwater 5 hours a day. Do fishmen actually exist?
Hold on. When you say 5 hours a day, you're not saying they're submerged 5 hours?
I think it's like, that's the thing I was trying to understand. Is like, are they submerged for 5 hours, or are they swimming 5 hours throughout the day? Like swimming 5 hours total throughout the day. I think that might be what it is. Right. But that's still a lot. Shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But as far as swimming, because they have like unique bodies too, which I'll explain too, like large spleens and stuff. Like, because they've been swimming in water. Like, this tribe has been swimming in water for generations. But says a group in Southeast Asia called the Bajo, has a unique gene mutation that allows them to live and grow underwater, hence their name, sea nomads.
Ooh, that's nice.
Right? It's a dope ass name.
I would just say water people, but yeah, that sounds cool.
What'd you say? Call them what?
Water people.
Yeah, that's
like people from the sky people.
Right, sky people.
Yeah, keep it simple, straight to the point.
Right, bro. Let's cut all that bullshit out. All right, it says the Bajo people have lived in sea for almost 1,000 years. Spearfishing and collecting crabs for food. They are known as being excellent divers. The Bajo have bigger spleens than other groups because they lived in the seas for generations. It will help if they had a bigger spleen for diving because it stores oxygen-rich blood cells and it works like a biological diving tank. So yeah, these people are like genetically engineered to just swim in water because generations and generations of just hunter gathering and stuff. Well, not hunter gathering, but just fishing and spear fishing and just living in the water. Your body's designed differently than the average man that lives in a damn desert. You know.
I would like to imagine like their lungs being like super big and shit.
Yeah, massive, man. This is a massive
with
size.
calluses on it.
To us.
With calluses on it.
Yeah, man,
So
and they're
durable.
like so big. Was that adorable?
Yeah, durable lungs.
Yeah, it's straight durable, man. Like straight durable. Because I mean, swimming is exhausting, man. So 5 hours a day, that is. They probably got like surfer dude bodies from like Cali or some shit, like washboard abs and
Speaking
shit.
of swimming, you know, Bob been taking swimming classes at
What?
like the local YMCA or some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's been taking lessons, and then she would. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but she posted on her stories. And she's out there just swimming, and then Jeremy's in the stands recording it the whole time
What?
with the
No, I missed that.
commentary.
I've
It's
been
super funny.
I haven't seen Bob's stories in about. I think last week I saw one story from Bob.
Yeah, you gotta watch him, man. She out there
Oh.
swimming. Yeah, because you can
I
see
try
the
to keep it
progression when she's like about to drown, like, bloop, 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 bloop. And then like fucking a week
What?
later, she's like,
Fish woman.
I was like, oh, okay. And Jeremy, the commentary is so funny, dude.
Bob says, "I just got done."
Oh yeah, yeah. She graduated, I guess.
Oh, so it was like a class. It was like a school.
Yeah, it was like a
type thing?
class. Like I don't think I don't know. It was like a 1 month class or some shit like that. She said she know how to swim backwards. Damn,
I can do that. Yeah, that's easy.
I'm a bit jealous. I can't even swim forward.
Me neither, man. I need floaties.
But you can swim backwards. That makes no sense, Chris.
But it's weird though. I know because I lay on my back and I just kick my feet. I usually just kick my feet. That's what I keep going. If I stop, I'll die. But
I know how to float for sure, but I just don't know how to do all the maneuvers.
when you float on your back, don't you have to like take a deep breath because the oxygen keeps you like.
You just
like
gotta
a buoy?
just be like, I'm dead, and then the water's like, okay. The water's like, we got you. You're dead. We got you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you just
So
gotta
that
give
bitch.
it up. You're like, give up your whole spine. Yeah, that's all. Swimming, I was like, I don't know, because I don't trust myself in the deep end. Maybe if I'm about to die, I'm like, all right, fucking water people, help me out. I think
Process, you
survival mode, I'd be like, all right, stop playing around. You're gonna die. You better learn how to swim right now.
Yeah. It's weird, man. When I got pulled out to the ocean when I was like 14, I got pulled out in the ocean for like this tide, and this fucking shark swam into the ocean where I was at, and I had to swim back to the shore. That's the only time I actually swam. And I actually did it. Well, I did it like almost like I didn't realize I could swim until I had to swim. So it's like, damn. I was like, damn. It's like all humans know how to swim when it's time to swim. That's what I always thought. Because I was like, fuck it. I was booking it, man. And I don't know how to
Yeah.
swim like that, but I did it that day.
And your head's like, help me how to swim. And then like your conscious like, you already have all the tools.
God's like,
It's
I'm gonna
all
download it
within
right.
you, Chris. You're like, thank you, God. And then you look up, and it's you looking at yourself.
Oh, that's trippy.
You're like, oh shit,
I'm like, fucking wink.
I'm my own God. Thank you, Chris.
Peekaboo says uploaded. That's what I was thinking like on the Matrix when Neo's like, I know
Yeah.
Kung Fu. You know, he was just like downloading that shit.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to like ultimate survival instinct, like that shit would kick in and it'd be like, hey, survive, motherfucker. Like you can't play around no more.
You know
To
Kung
kick
Fu
those
now.
legs, start
You know
paddling,
Kung Fu.
start fucking everything you saw on Baywatch. Use it.
Right?
Use all the
It's like
techniques that you saw on TV.
downloading Baywatch.
Learn right now, or you're gonna see us real soon.
Right.
Say
This
goodbye.
is this is lady named Melissa Elardo. She's like she did like the research at the University of Copenhagen. She did research on the sea nomad people. She says the Baijiu have a spleen. Says the Baijiu divers spend about 60% of their time underwater. Because of their unique way of life, their bodies have changed, including the size of their spleens. The Baijiu have a spleen about 50% bigger than their nearby communities. This is because of a gene called PDE10A. And I looked it up last week and I forgot what I put my notes at. But it's a specific gene that basically like kind of triggers like, okay, like the fish side of you. Because like at least from my understanding, when I was looking at it was like, for example, like how we have webbed fingers and shit, webbed toes. And supposedly, like, that's through evolution how we learned how to swim back before we was even able to, like, walk on land. Because if you believe in evolution, we started from the ocean. All life started from the ocean and eventually gradually came to land and then had to evolve like giraffes. Like how giraffes used to be shorter, and then when they had to, like, learn how to eat, they had to grow taller. Like, because their food was in trees, genetically they had to, like, evolve to eventually have longer necks to eat, like, trees, like, eat the fruits out of the trees or whatever, their food sources from. Right. So it's like your body will change with the environment in a way. Bob says a mutant gene. So is that what it is? It's a mutant gene. Oh shit! Now I'm jealous. Says this gene controls thyroid hormone in mice and affects the size of spleen in people. The Baiju need this change because they dive to depths of over 70 meters. Goddamn! With traditional wooden mask and weighted belts. So they got weighted belts, got wooden masks going. So basically, like they're deep sea fishing, but with weighted belts and wooden masks. 70 meters. That's a long ass way.
Did they ever say like how long they can actually hold their breath underwater?
So I was gonna get to that too. It says because one of the guys says he's been diving for like 85 years, and there's like there's like one of the older elders there, 85 years old, been living there, and he's been diving for 85 years, and he can hold his breath for like 10 minutes. On average, they can hold their breath for like 10 minutes.
Damn.
Right?
Damn.
What the fuck? Only person I seen get that to that level was it David Blaine, maybe? When he shut his damn brain off? I think, or somebody did, when they got in the water and, like, they turn, like, they focus on, like, playing with a Rubik's Cube, and then, because they take their mind off of breathing in the water, and it allowed them to breathe, like,
I remember.
Like 8 minutes.
Yeah, he's, like, borderline retarded. But, dude, I remember one time when I used to work at Fresh Express, right? Salad warehouse. Yeah. There's this African dude, he came up to me, right? And we were just talking about stuff. He was like, you know, like back in my country, there's people that can hold their breath over an hour. I was like, shut the hell up. I was like, you're lying. I was like, why would I lie to you? You know, it's like, I got nothing to gain from you. Like, I'm telling you like a story like from where I used to live. Like, we used to have people like, there's used to be like a lot of drownings, right? And then he said that they would send these people that can actually hold their breath for over like an hour. They can go out there looking for everything. It's like they were built different. Because that's what he told me. It's like these are not like normal people. He said that they have people in their village that can hold their breath like over an hour. Shit. And I always remember that story. So when you brought up this story with the Asian people, how they evolved because all they do is dive all the time, so their lungs are getting compressed and then their lungs are getting bigger and stuff. It makes sense. But when you said like there's like an elder 85 years that's been doing it his whole life and can only hold 10 minutes, that is really impressive too. Hell yeah. But I was hoping for like a higher number, like maybe 30 minutes.
Like, that's good for 85 years old. I put like that.
Dude, that is great.
That is fucking amazing.
That is great.
We're looking for more like an hour though. You got like a 21-year-old nearby?
Well, it makes me wonder when he was like in his prime, like can he hold his breath longer?
Oh, he's about like, man, 10. So you're impressed by 10 minutes? Like, shit, I used to do like 10 hours. Yeah,
back in my days, in my prime, I could hold my breath for 37 minutes, my dude. Watching Arthur on PBS.
He said, now I'm getting old, so now I can only hold it for 10 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
I watch a full episode.
I can't even hold it for 10 seconds.
Dude, I tried to hold my breath, and I timed it. It was like 57 seconds, and I almost died. I was like, damn, that's horrible.
Ain't bad. I think that's like average, right? I mean, it should be about average. Shit, back when I used to smoke cigarettes, I couldn't hold my breath for longer than 10 seconds. I can do it like good now. Shit, damn. I'm good.
Your lungs got fucking pummeled.
Yeah, my lungs were wrecked back in the day. Nicotine and Corona.
Frozen water, whatever that shit is.
So it says, taking on today's challenges, who are these fishmen? And it says, even though the Baiju, I said the name different every time I pronounce it, have adopted so well, pollution and Western culture pose significant problems. Now, mind you, I always seem like lately I've been criticizing like Western culture, but the thing is though, and I don't hate like Western culture, but like Western culture has like a serious impact on the world as far as like pollution wise and destabilizing like a lot of like cultures and stuff. Because like they said, like the sea, the sea, which is the main source of this tribe, is the main source of income for this tribe, and getting increasingly polluted with plastic trash. The older group, the guy that was the 85-year-old who could hold his breath for 10 minutes, he's worried how the switch from traditional materials to plastic has polluted their waters. So it's like they're having issues like getting food now because it's like, yes, these are people from old world, thousands of years ago, excellent fishermen, fishing people, but their life expectancy is probably going to start getting cut short because now their food source is starting to run out because of plastic in the water. And all that is becoming because of Western civilization. Because I remember some years ago, fucking Japan like found like this big ass container full of plastic in the ocean, and they come to find out it was from Canada. I guess Canada was like dumping plastic in the water, and it's like, man, this shit is bigger than you, man. This is a whole planet we gotta take care of. Why y'all dumping shit in this damn ocean?
Yeah, plastic
where
is
almost
like
all life live at.
plastic might be like the ultimate poison because is it biodegradable? Like, does it break down over time?
I don't even think so.
And if it does, like, how long does it take to break down a plastic?
Probably hundreds of years. Because biodegradable is like it becomes one with the earth, so it'd be like an apple. Because right now, like downstairs, we have a what do you call it? Like
A compost?
I was gonna say compost. Yes, we have a compost in the kitchen now, and throw everything in that bitch, everything.
Okay.
And they give us a list of what all the do's and don'ts we could use. But
Alright.
plastic's like number one thing we can't use. That's like
Yeah, I can tell because your thumb is green.
It is.
Damn, see?
Green
That shit
thumb.
green as fuck.
That plant life.
That's what's up. I like that. We gotta start
Yeah,
like
I'm
we
trying to
gotta
get
start
plants.
like pitching back in, helping the earth out, like because we take so much from the earth.
Dude.
Half of us barely know how to get back, including myself.
Right, we threw like tomatoes in there, banana peels, potato skin. But they gave it like because they got like the instructions came with the compost. It's like, oh shit, we could throw almost everything in here, but we got to be careful with obviously plastic. That's like hell no.
Because that doesn't really break down naturally.
Right. Yeah, and it doesn't break down. Bob says they found microbes that eat plastic. Yeah, that's another thing. Because you ever heard about like microplastic? This ain't like okay, like every generation has like. It's weird too. Every generation seems to have like that one thing that's like a common illness that everyone probably has but don't realize. Like lead paint, like lead poisoning was one. Like one generation was like lead poisoning. Asbestos. And they said like millennials is like microplastics. It's like our poison for our generation. It's like everybody walking around with that shit in them.
Yeah, like I read another article about microplastics, how they're finding microplastics like in semen.
Oh my god!
So they're saying there's like plastic in semen now. So like. For females that's, doing God knows what with semen, now they have plastic in their body. More plastic. And in blood. What? Like how small do you have to chop up these plastic for it to be flowing through your blood?
Damn, now I'm curious, like if they would take all the plastic out of my body, what would they be able to build out of it? Like
probably like 2 credit cards.
Is that what?
Probably 2 credit cards.
Oh, I think it's like 2 tarot cards. I was like, what?
Nanoplastics, so small, like so tiny amounts because, dude, a lot of the food that we eat is freaking wrapped up in plastic. So, like,
man, yeah.
We can't escape it, dude. We're being poisoned, man. Poisoned like crazy, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I used to be a water bottle junkie, man. All day, every day, I used to buy cases of water.
Dude, I still drink water bottles.
But the microplastics in that shit. That's why, like, we actually have like the office water dispenser. Like,
the gallon.
Yeah, dude, we get
you get the delivery guy. He was like, "Hey, we got your gallons of water."
Press the button, go.
Yeah, but that's plastic too.
The jug, but we reuse the jugs though. We're not throwing them out either. But yeah, it is plastic. The water's in the plastic jug, so I don't know. Can we really escape plastic? I don't know. I don't know.
Like it's cool, but can you really escape it? Like this shit plastic.
Says, yeah, I got water dispenser too, dude. It's man,
they got
save so
us.
much money, man.
All I can say is they got us, man. It doesn't matter what method you take to like, hey, you gonna eat this plastic.
That's what I said. Because I remember when I first moved out here, I was like, hey, I told Melissa, I was like, hey, you want me to get a case of water? She's like, no, we do. We got a water dispenser. I was like, oh, okay. Rich ass.
We got a water dispenser, Chris. Water
but I mean, I've been doing it since. I mean, I still drink out of water bottles, though.
I like leaving my bottle, like, out in the sun. Let the shit collect and shit.
What's that?
Nothing. I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh, you said collect something. Okay, let me get back to this. It says that the Baiju used to live on houseboats and move from place to place, getting everything they needed from the sea. Their unique adaptation lets them die for extended amounts of time. But environmental changes could make this way of life dangerous. Damage to coral reefs, which I heard about that years ago. That shit's going, fuck, man, we gotta do better. And actually, might be too late. And drop, and damage coral reefs. And, huh?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
It says damage to coral reefs and a drop in fish populations are big problems that make it hard for them to survive. It says these people are usually committed to like just the ancient way of life. It says they still spearfish using ways passed down from generation to generation. 85-year-old dude, like I said, he dove for like 10 minutes. But this just shows like how even like the oldest person, 10 minutes, that's how strong these people are when it comes to swimming, man. That's like next level shit. Like,
yeah,
no average human can go toe to toe with this 85-year-old man straight up.
You will die.
Like, yeah, you will lose to him, which is crazy because at 85 in our world and the rest of the world, 85, that's like, bro, you got one foot in the grave already. There's like 10 minutes, hold your breath, swimming. It's fucking crazy. It says scientists like the lady I was talking about before, Mr. Elardo, have been like doing studies and research about their oxygen levels as well too. It says like their unique way of life is in danger. Their semi-nomadic society is in danger because of Western influences. God damn, I feel like there's a theme I keep bringing up on the show, and I don't mean to. And environmental damage. Plastic pollution in particular makes their traditional ways of life and the marine environment they rely on very dangerous. And says the Baiju's notable genetic change, which lets them stay underwater for hours, shows how adaptable humans are. But problem in modern times are putting their lives at risk. As more research is done, the Baiju are more knowledgeable and understanding, and will likely lead to attempts to protect their culture and marine environment. So this is gonna be one of the things like they're gonna have to adjust their society as well too to protect themselves, because if they don't, they're gonna get wiped the fuck out. So, which it shouldn't have to be that way. It sucks, man. Everybody should be able to just stay in the pocket of the world and live how they live. Don't be throwing trash in the ocean.
Speaking of trash in the ocean, you know what country is like the most pollutant country that throws like the most trash into the ocean?
I feel like I know this. Is it Japan?
No.
Oh.
Close.
People said South America.
No. That's far.
I wasn't going to say the U.S., but I think that's too obvious.
Oh, okay. I think people are looking it up now. It's the Philippines.
Oh, somebody said Korea. They were closing in on it, though.
Yeah, the
Really?
Philippines.
The Philippines?
Yeah. Dude, they throw everything in the water. They don't give a fuck, dude. They're like, I'm done with this dish. Whoop. Yeah, then second place is India, which makes sense, too. I thought India would be number one. But
India got the worst pollution on the planet, I think. They got
I
horrible
thought
pollution.
they were number one, but you guys can look it up now because it might be different. The roles might be reversed, but it's between like the Philippines and India. They throw so much stuff in the ocean. Yeah. Speaking of like the ocean, they're saying there's so much trash in the ocean, right? Like they're talking about like the fishing wire. I think they said there's so much like fishing line like in the water of the ocean, it can wrap around like the whole earth like 300 times or some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, with the amount of just fishing line in the ocean.
Honestly, that's the one thing we need to be protecting is the ocean, because without that shit, there literally would not be any life without an ocean. So.
Right, it's the whole circle of life, and then I think we're just missing the amount of pollution that we're causing on the ocean. You see, I mean, it's bad, dude. If I had a mushroom trip where they showed me about the ocean, it's a big deal. There's something wrong. That's why I feel. That's why I feel bad for like. Man, yeah, that's why I feel bad for the Baiju people, man. It's like this water is like a source of their entire existence, and if they ain't got it, then what are they? Us. Like and shit. That's even they can survive that shit. I don't even know, right? Because if
like
you're living like off the grid like that, you would a lot of your food comes like from the ocean or comes from like a regular jungle or whatever.
Hell yeah.
We live in a place where we live in a city where everything is being brought into like the cities, brought into all the grocery stores, like where we just drive up to like the nearest Walmart or whatever marketplace and then get all what we need at a place where it's so convenient.
Right. Right.
But
down
if
the
that
street.
goes away, we're gonna become different people, dude.
Hell yeah. Shit, a whole different man. Shit, this is if we survive. Shit.
That's when like your true friends, like you know who your true friends are.
When what?
Like, hey, get off my leg, so and so.
Get off my leg. Get off me.
You know, because they know like your parents, they have like a backyard with all this fresh fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Because they're ahead of the game. Like they know how to survive. Like when there's nothing.
Man, yeah, that's what my grandma was. My grandma was like, when she was alive, she was straight up like, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to grow all this food because this shit is not gonna last forever. This stuff they giving you is gonna run out. So I'm gonna teach you how to make your own food."
Exactly.
So she like, yeah, she like during the summertime when my grandmother used to visit when I was a kid, she would like give us like garden projects. She'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give you these seeds. And she'd give like seeds to the rest of my sisters. She'd be like, all right, this is gonna be your project for the summer. So I had to like grow a watermelon one year. I had to grow like grapes.
Damn, I'm jealous, man. You had like a good childhood.
It's all right. That was cool. It's cool. I ain't gonna say like
you
it was
had a
all right.
really
Like,
good childhood, dude.
it was good. My family was all right.
You had a whole encyclopedia collection. Your
Oh yeah, you remember that?
Showing you your grandma show you how to grow plants. I was like,
Yeah, my grandmother's a conspiracy theorist. She's
my
like,
mom beat my
like,
ass. But yeah,
huh?
your grandma was
Yeah,
a conspiracy theorist too.
But she was the first person I ever heard tell me. I shit you not. I was like maybe like 9 or 10. She was the very first person ever tell me that the moon landing wasn't real. And I was like, what? I never like even like what?
And that's from like your grandma. That sounds crazy, dude. You see, like that generation, they believe the media.
This is somebody said this not too long ago. I heard in a podcast. This is like back then we used to have elders. Now we just have old people. Like nothing to pass on. It's just motherfuckers just getting old and dying, but nobody's really. There's no
when you
more
say
elders
like that,
like that.
it sounds sad because
It's sad, man. It is.
what are
dude.
we gonna like pass on to like the next generation, right?
It's up to us.
It's like a copy and paste. Like, hey, here's my social media link. Like, this is my legacy.
Right.
Show your kids. I had 1,000 followers.
Here's on my Facebook post.
Here's my legacy. I was cool in this moment.
Yeah, man. My grandmother even told me one time. I used to live on this military base called Aberdeen, and up in Maryland. And before we moved there, my grandmother got into an argument with my mom. She was like, "Don't move there, because your kid's gonna like, you know, your kid's gonna have like 3 eyes and shit." Because they used to like test weapons at that base. They used to like test weapons at the base. She told my mom before we got there, and then by the time we left at the military base Aberdeen, lawsuits started coming out because they used to test ammunition on the base, and instead of actually removing it, they kind of just built over top of it. So people's houses on top of ammunition, spent shell casings of bombs and stuff, all types of shit. But my grandmother said that shit before the news even like cracked it open. So I was like, see, like, she be knowing shit, man. God damn, she's like an oracle.
The oracle, the original oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it for that story?
That's it.
All right. Next story. I think you guys heard about this. All right. So there was an angry New Jersey gamer. He flies out to Florida to attack an online rival with a hammer.
I just heard about this yesterday. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so this online video game dispute took a bizarre turn when one of the players allegedly flew from New Jersey to Florida to attack his rival with a hammer. So this dude, his name is Edward Kang. He got into an argument with, we're just going to say the victim, and they're both playing an online video game. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like Arch-Age or something. So then they got into an argument like online through this game, and then he was like, dude, I'm gonna find out where you live. I'm gonna beat your ass with this hammer.
That's personal too. A hammer?
Asian dude too, yeah. With a hammer. Yeah. And Edward Kang. He might be Americanized. His first name's Edward. And he was like, I'm gonna get your ass. So he got so pissed off at this dude because he was like, hey, this guy's being so mean online. I'm gonna take this shit to your front porch. This dude purchased a ticket, flew all the way to Florida, got his hammer, broke into his house, and then the crazy part was that when he broke into his house, the dude was still playing that same game. So he started like to try to like beat this dude up, right? And then
While he's on.
Like long story short, he he didn't kill him or nothing, but they end up calling like the cops on him, and then like Edward Kane, he was talking to like the officers, like it's like, hey, am I gonna go into jail for a long time? And then the officer was like, you're not gonna be playing online games for a long time.
Oh,
messed up his whole life, dude, because he got so raged out through like an online game where he literally got this dude's address. And in the article they didn't say how he got his address, but if you're that crazy, you can find out anything on the internet. Got his address and beat his ass, basically.
You know, I respect the energy though, man, because online, man, especially, oh man, that's the other reason why I stopped playing Xbox, because of that type of attitude shit that dude probably had. You know what? You know, Edward Kane went way extreme with what he did. I respect what he did, because at the same time, I do believe that boy was probably being a dickhead online. He's like, I'm gonna check his ass. It's hammer time. Like, he was gonna like fucking wreck him. Yeah,
they can be ultimate dickheads who are like, damn, man, because like there's sometimes like when we played where I was getting angry at like the other person because of how they were playing and how they were acting. I was like, dude, why are you being such a fucking dickhead? Like, a little part of me is like, damn, I wish I could just punch him in the face like right now.
Oh, dude, I met a lot of people like that online.
I think
choke you the fuck out.
Right. And I think this dude, Edward Kane, he was like, oh, I feel it so much, or just, I really want to do this. So, you know what?
Say some wild shit.
You know what? I'm just going to fly there and actually do it. Teach him a lesson.
Give me your address, bitch. Give me your address.
Teach this motherfucker a lesson. But long story short, this dude, Kane got arrested and charged with attempted second-degree murder, as well as armed burglary.
This ain't first degree. Honestly, they could easily hit his ass with the first degree, man. But
yeah, and he's gonna be locked up for a long time. The network, let's go.
The network, what's up, bro?
Thank you, dude.
How you doing? Thank you.
It's been a while.
All right. That actually scared me. I was like,
like, oh shit, we're getting paid.
So long. Man, but nah, man, fuck that shit. Cause like in the internet is for all its great purposes. I feel like the internet is one of the greatest inventions ever created by mankind. I think it's like up there with like the fucking microwave. I really do think the internet is one of the greatest inventions of all time. But there's problems that come with it, and the problem is it becomes a mask for a lot of these people online. These people who are cowards in real life who will never say that shit to your face, but the internet becomes this place for them to hide behind or whatever. And there's been plenty of times, man, that I wanted to be like Edward Kane and go out there and smash somebody with a fucking hammer. Thing is, though, we got laws and there's jail, and I'm not trying to trade in playing video games and playing Don't Drop the Soap. I'm not trying to play that game. So I'm gonna just keep my cool. Shit happens. Everybody, because sometimes you don't know what type of day somebody's having. Because even with my jobs where I've worked in like retail or whatever, people have shitty attitudes. My knee-jerk reaction is want to kick him in the fucking chest. But then I gotta realize that. I gotta realize, you know what? I don't know what type of day they're having. So let me just try to take it back. Like, maybe we're just having a bad day. And
hey.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but you don't know what type of day some people are having. So I don't always try to like my knee-jerk reaction. As I've gotten older, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna snap on people that come at me the wrong way. Take a step back and maybe just because some people wake up one day. Some people wake up some days ready to go to hell. Like they'll wake up like I just want to ruin somebody. I want to ruin my life and somebody else's life. So I always try to come at them correct. Like, hey man, it's cool, man. Like no problem. You got an attitude. I get it. You probably having a bad day, and I just step off now. All right. That's because I'm getting old though, man.
Right.
I'm not trying to get washed in these fucking streets. Like,
yes, you just gotta let the anger roll onto you. Like,
Right.
I get it.
I'm gonna take this shit out later on Elden Ring or something.
I'm gonna take this shit off.
Fucking GTA.
Who's ever in the house can get punched.
Right. Man.
Crontagante, welcome. First time in the chat. Yes. Let's go.
Yes, welcome. I saw the name. I was like, oh, we got a new one.
Yeah, am I saying it right?
Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a great Saturday.
Yeah, today is Saturday, huh?
It is, man.
We got a good little audience here on Saturday. Let's go.
Right?
I like that.
Saturday have to be the new day. I like this. I like this energy.
Yeah. Even though there's a UFC event going on right now.
I'm sorry. And I just thought that just crossed my mind. So I was like, okay. It's Saturday.
Okay. It's all good.
It's Saturday.
It's all good. I catch myself watching reruns all the time. All right, I gotta take a leak. Are you done with that story, by the way? Oh wait, that's my story. Yeah, I'm done with that story. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Yeah, I'm done with that story.
All right.
When we get back, we're gonna jump into another story. You guys stand
sir.
by. Be right.
Hold tight. What was that? Oh yeah, so Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, he's getting put to the fucking grind right now. Wasn't it Guy Beeman? Was his real name? Guy Beeman?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Guy Beeman. Yeah, so originally this started like some years ago. Anybody that keeps up with like the Twitch community or just nerd gaming community altogether. The whole thing with back in 2020 or 2021, whatever year it was. Big news, man. He's one of the biggest people ever come out ever within this type of platform. And the news came out. Actually, I forgot about the actual whole situation, to be honest. He kept it quiet. Nobody was talking about it anymore. It kind of went away. But like I said before, these two employees over at Twitch, they blew the whistle on it. Saw it to come out. And yeah, he's been getting dropped. Like sponsors like Turtle Beach immediately dropped him, which, damn, man. Turtle Beach is like grade A, goddamn, headset, man. His title agency, CAA, dropped him as well. As did NBA 2K, and obviously, like you said, San Francisco 49ers dropped him. It says that YouTube has demonetized Dr. Disrespect's channel and any other channels he owns or creates in the future. Fuck, man, this man's about to be working at Kroger's. They're shutting all his shit down. We have suspended Dr. Disrespect's channel. This is what a YouTube partner program has said. Following all these accusations, it says they want to all we have suspended Dr. Disrespect's channel from YouTube partner program following a series of allegations. This action means the channel is no longer able to monetize on YouTube, which means he gonna have to go to goddamn what's the other one? I was like Tumblr. What's the other one?
Kick.
Yeah, Kick. Oh, and another one. Even then, would they even take him in? I don't even know. This is a bad accusation.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think he made enough money to where he can do investments where he don't have to show his face ever again. So I think I'm pretty sure he's okay. Like, I think he made enough money from all his streaming to where he can put his money somewhere else where he doesn't have to show his face.
Yeah, man. I just typed in. I just typed in his net worth. I was just curious, and I was like, yeah, what is this? What is his net worth? It says, according to multiple outlets, Dr. Disrespect once wrote in a blog on the G Fuel website his net worth was $3.5 million. That's what he said. But if it's true, he'll be alright for a little bit.
Oh, if they're saying his net worth is like $3 million, I honestly believe he's worth way more than that. Maybe I don't know, with the top 5 to 10 million range.
I would say if he's smart, what he said was a lie. I would never reveal my exact amount. I would never do that.
No, it's just you're not telling them what your net worth is. Like it's what they think you're worth based on everything, like with your endorsements, everything that you're getting paid. It's like an overall estimate.
Yeah, because I think what net worth is based off of, like, they look at like how much your house costs, how much your cars cost, and all of your expenses, and they do it based off of that. If I'm not mistaken, net worth is kind of weird like that.
It's not accurate.
Yeah, it's never 100%
Bobby
accurate.
Lee's like worth like $3 million, I think.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, he worth $3.5 million. I'm just playing.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But yeah, it's sad. Like, damn.
Dude,
I think
man,
this is like the whole, because there was like an allegation with Dr. Disrespect, right, where he did cheated on his wife, and then he said it publicly, like, "Oh, I cheated on my wife. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make things right." And then he fixed like his whole family. But then next thing you know, he got banned from Twitch.
And right,
and
it's
nobody
weird,
knew what happened. It was like the biggest mystery in the whole Twitch history.
I let it go. I moved past it. I was like, okay. I guess we'll never find out. And I forgot all about it.
Yeah, because I was like, what could it be? Like, I think the last thing I would have thought of was like he was messaging a minor. That wasn't even in my head. Like what he would do. That was like far out from what we thought. Like we had other, because we talked about the episode. We had a whole bunch of other theories, and none of it had to do with that
at all. Yeah, man. At least off the top of my head, we never mentioned it. I know we didn't mention it.
Yeah.
If we would have mentioned it, I would remember.
Because, like, the weird thing is, like, he didn't even know why he got banned. But, or he made it seem like he didn't know.
Yeah, but so apparently he didn't know why he got banned. Because he said, like, he knew why. And then, like, he's like, because I remember see, here's the thing. And I'm kind of going through this shit right now in real life. People don't realize the shit you say on social media can and will be used against you in a fucking court of law. It's, like, stop posting shit on social media. Because I guess he got into it with somebody on Twitter, if I remember correctly. And he wound up talking about the situation of why he was banned from Twitch, and that's why people say like it was about a minor because he's the one that said something about it. Nobody like, and that's what kind of like blew the lid off of, and then all this other shit started pouring out as well. At least from my understanding, I heard it from him at first. I heard Dr. Disrespect say something about it at first before any whistleblower. So that's what I'm saying. You just keep your mouth shut if that's the case. Says that. So Dr. Disrespect told fans that he's taking an extended family vacation. Oh man, that's what he used to do. That's what they do on Fox News when they get caught in a sexual assault allegation or some weird shit. Fox News be like, "Hey guys, I'm going on vacation for like the next 2 weeks, and I might see you again." And you will never see motherfuckers again ever on Fox News. So that's like the little wink, wink. Yeah, they got me. I'm out of here. I gotta hide my face. As he says, but insisted that he'll return to streaming when he gets back. With Twitch banned and his YouTube channel demonetized, his sponsors gone, and his support network is in tatters. It's unclear whether Beeman would go. Where would he go? Which is honestly a real question. Like, I'm really curious of what the fuck he's gonna do after this. He's likely popular enough to still, even after his controversy, to find a perch on new sponsors, especially after a rehabilitation period, which is true. Yeah, just give him some time. A lot of this shit, like you gotta just lay back, let it like roll over. Because from my understanding, it was never like he had physical contact with a minor. He was talking with a minor online. Now, whether he knew he was talking to a minor this whole time, yeah, that we know of. Allegedly, he was talking to a minor online, and from my understanding, well, not from my understanding, I'm trying to wonder, like, did he know it was a minor this whole time? That's the thing. That's the thing where did he know? And if not, I mean, then shit. I mean, you can easily hide your identity online, man. It's quick. They ain't hard. So
yeah,
man.
Get caught up easy. Like once you're in like the realm of these social influencers, especially you have a big name like Dr. Disrespect, you're gonna come across a lot of people that's trying to get into your basket.
Straight up, man.
Young, old, super old, super young.
Trying to catch a bag, scam, trying to get money out of somebody.
Then you're trying to read people like, oh, everybody's like an enemy. You know, oh, you can't trust nobody no more because they know you have money, and they're like, all right, everybody is attacking me. I don't know what's real no more. I think that's like the fine line, like with like, hey, like people wanted to become famous, and then people just want to be below the radar, but still maintain the lifestyle, but without all that extra lights, camera, action, like your life is on stage the whole time.
I think that's me,
worse,
man.
Dude. I think people like celebrities like that, they wish they had a normal life where they're not bombarded.
Yeah, I always feel like, especially when like with Hollywood, because Hollywood's such a fucking weird place. I feel like a lot of people that first go into Hollywood that want to be actors and actresses and whatnot, they have the best intentions of wanting to be in this world, and like because they love the craft and the art and all that stuff. It's the people that run this shit that kind of like make it topsy-turvy and turn into this weird freak show to where they're doing weird shit just to like chase this ambition that they've had since they was a child. And then you get people who get into this career that want to do the art because they love it, and it's like, okay, well, the people who don't give a fuck, the people that run this shit don't give a fuck about your art. They're looking for like somebody young and fucking attractive and somebody they can like control, and it's. Yeah, this is how it is, man. We got a lot of predators out there, man. A lot. And a lot of the predators got money.
Liz, what are you doing?
But yeah, that's it for Dr. Disrespect. I mean, to be continued on this chapter. Because honestly, like, I forgot about the shit he did with his wife. And did he have like fuck this dumb thing. Did he get swatted at one time too? I think. Did somebody like shot at his house or some shit?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm thinking about another streamer, but somebody had their house shot at one time while streaming on Twitch. I forget it was, but
yeah, I don't think it's him.
I'm starting to realize Twitch might be a dangerous job. like this is hazardous, man. I
think so. Like if you make enemies, dude, you can get doxxed so easy.
You get too big, not even enemies. You ain't gotta make enemies. You gotta just be too popular.
Right. Like we could be like small people like this, and then it'd be like, all right, let's dox these guys.
Like blow up like Joe Rogan, and then we gotta ruin their life.
Like, okay, they want to support so and so. We're gonna get them today.
Right.
We're gonna get these dupes today.
Well, that's it for Dr. Disrespect. That was the story. Right. I was like, I need to bring this up.
Moving on to the next topic. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's good? You guys feel comfortable?
Good. I'm good.
What's going on, guys? What are you guys doing on this Saturday night?
I'm hanging out with my friend, one of
Oh,
my very
right.
good friends.
Perfect Saturday night.
One of my good friends who's invited to my wedding and is going to be in my wedding.
This guy.
This guy, one of my groomsmen.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
All right, next topic for the night. All right, so a South African researcher tests use of nuclear technology to curb rhino poaching. Have you heard about this? Bob sent me this article. I was
No,
like, I'm gonna use this. You heard about
is it
it?
mine? No. So you say, what about rhino poaching? They're trying to use what now?
Like they're trying to prevent like rhino poaching. So their their grand scheme is like, hey, what if we put radioactive like injections into their horns? So when they do go through these, because they have to go through like these detection thing where they can detect like radioactive material. Like if they did cut
Oh,
off the horn, they can catch it.
yeah, at customs.
Right. Damn, Lizzie, what's going on? All right, so
I'm
the
assuming that's not going to hurt the
location,
rhino.
yeah, it's bad for the rhino. The locations in South Africa. The project it's researching injecting radioactive material into rhino horns to reduce poaching. The detection method, like for how they can detect this, like I was saying earlier, they use radiation detection at the national borders to detect like traffic horns. But they because they can detect like if it's radioactive. I was like, there could have been a whole lot easier way to detect if a horn was being trafficked, right? Without using a fucking nuclear energy.
Yeah, some poison.
Yeah, they're like, all right, let's use nuclear energy.
So it's like,
Like,
hey, let's poison. Let's poison these animals, and then so we can catch the bad guys after they kill them. What? Y'all hustling backwards. I don't get it. Like what?
yeah, there's many other ways you can use like detection stuff. Like, one for example, like for the small people, you can use like air tags.
Mm.
You can maybe put an air tag in their horn, right? Cover up their horn, like block it up with some Bondo on their horn and stuff. And then
Yeah.
if somebody cuts it off, when the poachers go through the detection, right, they can detect like, oh shit, the horn has been air tagged. We know who cut it off, and we know who's taking it.
My thing is like, how can you prevent them from getting the horn in the first place? Because you gotta kill them to get the horn. These animals ain't gonna just let you cut the shit off.
Right. So I think they're trying to set an example. Like
That's
if you're
standard.
if you're
Yeah,
cutting
yeah,
horns off, like hey, you're getting caught now, and you're getting caught. Like we can detect if you're going through like a border, because we can detect like the radiation, from this horn because we planted that in these rhinos. And that's like the crazy thing is they planted these radiation, this nuclear technology into these horns of these rhinos. It's like over like 20 rhinos that they're doing it on. They're drilling like their horns, and then they're placing these radioactive detectors on there.
just to pick up the damn radiation in it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. I
Very
was
weird.
like,
But then again,
wow.
I'm not an expert on poaching, and I'm not sure how they can track that shit. But I mean, maybe they've burnt through all their ideas. Maybe they burnt through all the ideas, and none of the shit was working for how to track these horns. So it's like, okay, this is the next best thing we can do, because yeah, because what if they try to put like a tag on it at some point, and we can just cut that shit out if you're a poacher, I guess.
Yeah,
Or you know what you're looking for.
I would think on the easy route is just to put like a tracking device on like the horn, right? Like like a geotag maybe,
Right.
instead of using like a nuclear whatever technology that they're using, because
Fucking straight
it's actually
poison.
harming like the rhino at the same time.
Yeah, man. And radiation, like, man, anybody that goes around a rhino, like other rhinos, I guess. What if the rhino dies with it in them, and then
Right.
some
And
animal wants
then
to eat the rhino?
they're babies. They can't really produce babies like that, right? Their babies come out looking like a giraffe. I don't know.
I was about to say Bebop and Rocksteady. Like,
Yeah, like one of
fucking
those
Ninja
guys.
Turtles.
So there's like so the rhino population, right? So the early 20th century there was 500,000 rhinos. In present day, there's 27,000 rhinos due to poaching and the black market demands.
Mm.
Is that crazy?
Hell yeah.
20th century, 500,000 rhinos. And then due to all these people poaching, getting their tusks and stuff, and then leaving them, vulnerable for attack, basically them dying. 27,000 rhinos till this day.
Man, all black market. That's all black market shit.
Yeah, it's an endangered species, and
yeah,
what the hell are they doing with these tusks and shit, right?
Selling them. It's all about money. It all comes down to money.
Black magic shit. Like, what are they doing?
It's not like they're using a tusk to it's not like they're using a tusk to make medicine or black magic. All it is like going to end up in the black market. It's gonna end up in some rich folks' house, like somewhere on an island or something. That's like what's that motherfucker's name? He's this rich dude. I forget his name, but he has like so much money that he's been like he's been able to manipulate like certain things on the Supreme Court in the United States government. Like one guy in particular is like Clarence Thomas. He's a Supreme Court. Like he's been on the Supreme Court since like early '90s. Old fucker now, and he's a horrible person, black dude, piece of shit. Hate him, but he's like under the thumb of like this rich dude, and he kind of like swings like legislations in his favor to kind of help protect his donor, his millionaire donor. But there's like a rumor that like if you go to this millionaire donor's house, who's actually he's basically bribing Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas money to like swing like laws in his favor, so he doesn't hit him like taxes and shit like that, so it doesn't hit him too bad. He has like Nazi memorabilia in the secret part of his house where people have gone there like actually like he has a mansion, and in the very center of his mansion is like a garden. And if you go into his garden, it's like Nazi memorabilia all over the fucking place. And he's probably getting it from the black market because a lot of them shits like when Germany got rid of like Nazis, or when they tried to get rid of Nazis, a lot of that like all that Nazi memorabilia got like and like went away because you can have like America. How you can have like Confederate flags and shit, and over in Germany you can't have no damn Nazi flag. You can't have any Nazi memorabilia. But there's people out there who got money that can afford it, who got these weird little kinks and probably like Nazi shit. They got like little secret rooms in the house which is like full of Nazi shit, just a whole area dedicated to Nazis. Like these people exist, man. So it's like there's a black market for everything, man. Even Nazi shit, rhino shit. It's just money. Money is like. What makes the world go round, and it's corrupted so much shit, even to the detriment of like actual life outside of humanity. The ocean, rhinos, like life out there in the safari, like everything has a price tag on it in this world, man. Even dying has a fucking price tag. So it's like, damn, when are we gonna like slow down and realize, hey, we can't take this money with us afterlife? As far as we know, we can't take this shit with us. So
all I can say is, I bet you won't die on my watch.
I'm trying to rock this shit out as long as I can.
On my watch.
Oh.
I bet you won't die.
I got you too.
I'll die before you, so I don't gotta go to your funeral.
I ain't trying to go to nobody's funeral.
For convenience.
I'm hoping we all live long, very long lives, but I'm the first one to check out. I ain't trying.
No.
I don't want to go to nobody's funeral, man.
Man.
Trying to cry? I cry ugly.
I'll try to go before you go, so I don't gotta go to your funeral.
I appreciate it.
I was like, I gotta wear a fucking black tie.
Nah, man, wear what you want. No, you gotta wear a media hijack shirt first of all.
Oh.
And then wear a tie.
You the same.
Right?
No, do the whole suit, but inside media hijack shirt.
Like just lift up the like little coat, like. Hey,
yeah,
see
like,
this?
Man, before they bury you,
just rip it off.
It's been real. We held it down.
And then imagine like 1,000 years from now, whatever next species runs Earth, they're digging like. And it's flood like a body, and it's like a fucking media hijack shirt.
They're like,
a fucking artifact.
And then that's their logo, like for their religion.
For their government.
What did we start?
I didn't watch a media hijack.
Yeah, they're like, holy shit. Like, how about we take all the media from all around the world, hijack that shit, and then we present it into our own.
But they pronounce it different. It's gotta be like, Edia hijack. Like the H is silent. It's hijack. Like it's pronounce it differently.
They don't even have mouths.
It's all to the mind.
It's all telepathy. All right. What else we got?
I think I did something else. What I got? All right, man. This happened in like April 20th, 2023.
Let's go.
I did not know this. I did not hear about the story. Maybe I did. But it says aliens, falling satellite, unexplained flash, puzzles Kiev accustomed to Russian missiles. So Kiev is the capital of the Ukraine. Right. And there's this video. I can't believe I missed this shit last year. Maybe we talked about it. I don't know. I'm starting to get like old man brain now. But Apparently, there was like over the capital of Kiev during their wartime, which this is 2023. It's now 2024. This shit's still going on over in Ukraine. But there was like this big ass flashlight during wartime Kiev, and a lot of people were kind of confused, like, well, it was not a missile, it was not a bomb, because everyone in Kiev who's used to like this war-torn environment of Russia dropping bombs on them and shit, they know a missile or a bomb when they see it. And what they saw was bright as shit. And it was like something fell from the sky and it just exploded, but it was incredibly light. It was, man, if I can show you a picture of it right now, it looked like heaven was opening up. That's how bright that light is. Says the video clip posted on social media showed the sky over the Ukrainian capital suddenly illuminated by a bright light on Wednesday. In one clip, a flaming object appeared to be crashing into the ground. Maybe it's like, you know, baby Kal-El from Krypton, Superman landing on Earth. Maybe it's Kakarot. I don't know, but something happened to where they landed, like something landed, and they don't know what it was. Says Kiev authorities said an unknown aerial object had fallen from the sky around 10 p.m. Wednesday, forcing them to announce an air alert to Kiev and surrounding regions. And it kind of threw a lot of people off when the alert went off, because everybody's like, what, a missile? We didn't have no missile. Why are we getting this alert? Well, it's because the authorities, the government saw it, but nobody, the regular folks was like, we saw it, but the regular folks that did see it were like, that definitely was not a missile. And then some people that heard the alarm were like, what? We didn't know that missile coming in, so it threw everybody out of whack. It says the initial alarm gave away to questions about what happened, which remained unanswered the next morning. After verification and clarification, information regarding the possible use of enemy aircraft on an airstrike with missile weapons was not confirmed. So it wasn't even no damn plane. It was no missile, no nothing. As far as I know, Russia didn't say shit about it. Vladimir Zelensky, the president, I'm sorry, not the president. I forget his damn name. I pronounced it all wrong. Anyways, everybody's coming out saying in Ukraine saying like that shit was not no damn missile and it wasn't Russia. It was some damn UFO. I wish I showed the video or something. It's fucking mind blowing because it's not no damn missile. Oh hey Lizzie.
Oh, I didn't mean.
Yeah, but it's definitely no bomb, man. No, but definitely no bomb, no nothing. So, shit, maybe some humble family in Ukraine adopted a sane baby and they're raising it right now to fight Russia in the future. I don't know.
I can see that happening. I can see we're raising an alien being from another planet that has been destroyed before because they were a very advanced race. They're really strong.
Fight everybody.
Beat your ass easily. Everybody. Pew, 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 pew.
A Ukrainian named Gohan.
Yeah.
Adopted a baby with a monkey tail.
With the monkey tail.
Yes,
watch
man.
out for the skills of the monkey tails.
But yeah, nothing's known about this story. And it's weird because I stumbled across this story, but this was last year. But I didn't see any updates to it. It's kind of like, all right, whatever. And then if this was an actual alien crash, and there was a being inside of like a sphere-shaped spaceship, like a Saiyan, Russia probably scooped that shit up quick. Russia was like, oh, what? Oh, we need this.
Absolutely. I would have done the same thing. I was like,
there's a story called Superman Red Sun, right? It takes the twist of Superman. Like, if anybody's familiar with Superman, he is an alien from the planet Krypton who landed on Earth, and he landed in a tiny town called Smallville, Kansas, a fictional town. And he lands in a small American town, and he grows up as this farm American boy. Well, the story Superman Red Sun is an alternative take of what if Superman landed in Russia? What will happen? And he immediately gets turned into like a fucking weapon. He gets turned into like this thing of like, I'm the representation of like Russia, and like instead of having an S on his chest, it's like a hammer and a sickle, which is like the insignia for Russia. But he's like Russia's like poster boy and the #1 hero for Russia, and it's scary as shit, man.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
So that's what it reminded me. I was like, oh man, this might be Superman Red Sun, like a Kryptonian landing at a spot where they probably shouldn't have landed, because now they about to be fucking America up first chance they get.
Yeah, that's scary. Same time, that's like reality.
Right?
It's inevitable.
Inevitable. But yeah, that's a short story because they ain't got no information on it. But I was interested. I was like, did we miss this? Did we talk about this? I don't remember. But if so, I was gonna bring it back up.
We did. Damn, Liz.
Right? Oh man, stand tall. I see you, Queen.
Damn.
She awake.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
You can tell she's still a puppy too.
All right. I have one last topic for the night.
All right.
All right. You can escape. Okay. All right. So last topic of the night. So NASA offered SpaceX over $800 million to take down the ISS. Have you heard about this?
Wait, what? Wait, say that again. So NASA is offering SpaceX how much?
Over $800 million for them to take down the ISS because the ISS is like way overdue. It's like old technology now. They want them to break the whole thing down, take it apart. You know, get all the debris back on Earth. Basically, send them to blow it up. But
yeah, I was hearing about that like a couple months ago because not so much that they're going to take it down. It was more of how they're going to take it down because the fuck you going to do? Like, you can't let this shit drift off into space, man. It's you got to bring it back. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how they're going to do this. This shit better not land on no fucking city. This would be horrible. That would be a
I think they're able to do it like really good to where it's just gonna land in the ocean because the ocean is huge, dude.
Massive, man. But at the same time, it's like, so we're gonna keep turning this into a trash can. Like the ocean is the trash can. We're gonna just dump all the space shit. You ever seen like a picture of what it looks like with all the satellites floating around Earth? The ones that just kind of like, because not all satellites come back. There's like 30-something satellites, 30,000 something satellites floating in space, but they're all just junk. It's just sitting there and just floating. It's just taking up space.
Yeah.
It's like weird. It's almost like a belt. I'm like, man, is our future gonna be like just a belt of satellites? Like in the distant future, like 1,000 years from now, when aliens come up, we'll have like a ring like Saturn, but it's actually like satellites. Like,
oh
weird.
Shit! I never thought about it like that.
Ring of satellites, because they just leave them up there.
It could be just like that, just like Saturn. Like they have like a ring of like debris going around, like
full of junk.
But little do we know, right? Those rings of debris is not rocks; they're satellites.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. I never thought about that, but that does make sense. But yeah, so like NASA, they offer SpaceX over $800 million to take out that ISS because they're done using the ISS. The ISS is like, what, as big as like a football field?
Yeah, big as shit.
Yeah, and I think they deployed it around in 1998 from what I can remember. If that's right, if you guys can look it up, I don't care. But it's been up there for a long time, over 20 years. Maybe 30 years, you know.
Over 30 now, right? Yeah, past 30.
They're ready to take that thing down, put something new up there, you know, like something that's way more advanced, has USB-C drivers and shit. Where they can actually plug their phones up, because I think in 1998, like, they didn't have that type of technology where everything, because you know how tech evolved, like, since from 1998, it's a big leap in tech. So
you say 98. I think you said 88 when it went up. Okay, 98. No. Okay, yeah.
98, but just from the article I'm getting, I think it's from 98. But you guys can fact check.
I never knew what year ISS went up, to tell you the truth. I never knew. I thought it was like I thought you said 88 at first. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, we can chat GPT that, but I don't have chat GPT on hand right now. But
on vacation.
I'm guessing it's 1998 when they launched the ISS, but I think it might be before that because 98 is not that far.
Some days it does feel like it. I don't know, man. So I talked to somebody the other day who was like, yeah, I was born in 96. I was like, I feel old.
I remember in 96 where I was playing PlayStation 1.
I remember the Olympics came to Atlanta in 96. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. Then I remember like first getting the first PlayStation, playing Final Fantasy 7.
Yes! Oh, the demo disc?
Yeah, we had to buy like fucking memory cards to just save your data.
Yes!
Because the damn system couldn't save data, you had to get a memory card?
I haven't heard memory card in so long, I forgot they existed. Memory cards. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And if you had a homie
32 gigabyte memory card, so you can just store the data, like save data on a game.
Pull it out. Just pull it out. And
that's
if you got a homie that you real cool. If you got a homie that you're real cool with, hey, take my memory card. I'll take yours. Just back. I'll get it back from you later. But oh man, I forgot about memory cards. Shit.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate save point and shit because you have it. like a hard disk, like a hard memory card.
Yes. Like little. I wonder if like Gen Z even knows about memory cards. Do they like for?
No, all their storage is on the cloud.
Everything, man. Even PlayStation has a PS Cloud.
Yeah, like they got everything is so convenient for them. That's why they can make up all these new words and shit, and then they try to make us feel like we're the outsiders because we don't understand like the lingual. You heard about that shit? Like they
No.
said they don't like they think people that wear ankle socks are like fucking
I did hear about that. Yes,
like they're too old.
I did hear about that. Like ankle socks it's all about long socks now, which is funny because I remember when we were growing up, the long tube socks were actually kind of considered corny, and ankle socks were like, okay, this is more fashionable, especially if you wear like low top sneakers and even high tops or short stuff. Like the ankle socks was like the thing when we was growing up, and I was like, no, that's not cool anymore. Now they're going back to long socks. Like, I don't know, somebody make up their mind.
Dude, I think like if you're wearing like shorts, right? If you're wearing like shoes with shorts, I think it's cool to have ankle socks.
I don't see why not. Shit.
Right? Because you're trying to hide your socks. You're just trying to show your shoes.
I feel like if you wear long ass socks with shorts, it defeats the purpose of having shorts because now you're covering up most of your leg. What? Like the shorts are supposed to alleviate that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to cut out the middleman called the pants.
It is weird.
It makes no sense to me, but I don't know. I'm old now. I don't know.
All I know is like they need to learn how to use their turn signals.
Man, look, come on. We got as humans, we need to get that shit together, man. There's no way that nobody should not be using anything. Like no blinking, no nothing. I don't
Use
get
your
it.
turn signals.
For the
I know
love
what
of
you're
God.
thinking.
What? Yeah, no, actually, no. I know what I do now because since people don't use like turn signals, I look at their head. I see where they look. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker about to jump in front of me. He's about to cut me off. Let me break. I'm like, there it is. It took him longer for him to turn his head than it did to turn on the blinker. Like, well, come on, people, get it together, man. We all trying to make it home.
Yeah. All right, we done for the night?
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Dude, Chris, if you had a PC, like we're planning like a day tonight where we're going to be playing like Played Up online. I wish you had a PC. You would have been helping us make
Oh,
some
what you about to do
burgers.
tonight on PC? What you about to do?
It's a game called Played Up. You ever heard of that? How about
No,
that?
what's that?
It's like a game like you own like a restaurant and then you're just making food.
Oh, it's team effort.
It's a team effort. Like somebody has to clean the dishes, somebody has to take orders, somebody has to cook the burgers.
Who are you playing with? Just like random people or some shit?
Well, today I'm planning it like with Bob. I wanted to play it with Bob, but then Judy's gonna be playing, and who else? Whatever Bob got.
No, let me know how that goes, man. Please, I want to hear about
Yeah,
this.
I might stream it. I might stream it too, because I might
Oh,
get chaotic. Yeah, so
Okay,
there
okay.
might be another stream after this stream.
A secondary stream.
Maybe. So if you got the notifications turned on the Twitch for
Is mine
us,
one? Yeah, mine is one for sure.
yeah, you might get another notification because we might be on later.
Oh yeah, hey, I'll be up. This is my day off, so I'll be up.
All right, good shit. All right, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for joining us. What day are we gonna go back next week?
Was that? You want to do Tuesday? I actually have to go to a festival next Saturday. For work, not for fun. I got to go to work.
Okay. So what day?
The first of all starts like 6 p.m. I think it's like 6:30 p.m. to like 11 o'clock at night. So this is like right in the middle of like shit. Want to do Tuesday if that works for you or whatever works best?
Tuesday always works for me. Like this
Right on.
upcoming Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. I know.
All right. We gotta get some topics.
I got you, man.
We gotta start grinding.
I'll
like,
find something
tomorrow.
for us. I'll find something for us. It's my fault. I'll find something.
You'll get something crazy that I've never heard before.
Gotcha. I'm gonna dig deep for this bitch.
All right, peekaboo. Catch you later, dude.
All right, see you, bro.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Peace out. Adios.
All right, yeah, see you guys.